Well, hello, YouTube. Thank you for tuning in and taking a look at this wonderful, wonderful stove. I picked up this stove this last summer from Rob Colson, Old Coleman Parts, and it's cool. It's a marine stove, and it needs some work. And if you're into it, you want to hang out and maybe have put on a pot of coffee. I think I need to put on a pot of coffee and take a look at this together and see what we can do. I'd appreciate it. And I hope to see you around. So if you're into that, stick around. Let's do this. So here's our fuel tank here, and it basically it comes out the back side. It's got a splitter. It goes into two valves. And let me flip this around and I'll show you how it works. I have pulled this bolt and this bolt out and pretty much got this loose. However, as you notice, the bolts actually go into these tubes right here and they are broken. And I was able to get one of them off. So I've got these suspended up here like this until I don't want to put any stress on the copper tubes feeding the burners. I want to get this grill top off, clean it up, and see if I can get this thing to fire. I did take the pump out of this. I'm going to see if I can get this put back in there and see if I can get some pressure. It's kind of cool. It actually has a pressure gauge. I'm a little concerned though, it's already at 10 pounds. And maybe the needle's stuck. But anyway, what do you think? It's going to be a fun project. I'd love to do it with you guys, so if you're into it, stick around. There we go. And I've got some wood. Blocks of wood down here. I could shim up underneath here for support. Now this grill top, I'm not sure what's holding that in. There we go. All right, and we'll just remember that the Willis logo is in front. And now I can access this tube here. So that tube is threaded. It's hollow and it's threaded, and then the screw from the grill goes into the top of it, and then the screw from the valve. So this has been challenging. I need to heat this up and then grab that and then get that and snap that screw loose. That should do it. Some grip. See if we can get this without snapping it. Uh-oh, we have visitors. Oh, doggone it. It snapped. It snapped off. I knew it. Not enough heat. Shoot. Alright, let's try to... We'll come back to that because it looks like I'm going to have to address all four of those long bolts. But let's take a look at one of these burners. There we go. There we go. Got it out. Looks like there's a screw in the bottom of this one. I wonder if they're the same. Let me see here. Is this hot? Ooh, that's a good sign. Okay, that's a good sign. This looks like it's all cast, this burner. all in one piece. This is not this doesn't unthread, but I see some daubers in there. I'm gonna have to somehow get that cleaned out. And then this brass tubing is actually sweated right onto there too. That doesn't come off either. So this is gonna have to kind of get cleaned up as it sits. But that's a good sign. It works. So get that one put off to the side. And let's take off this other one. And yeah, there is a screw right there in the bottom. That's why this doesn't want to come off. So, and then these tubes, those have been problematic. So let me see if I can get this out of our way. Yeah, dang it. Okay. Let's see if we get this one to break loose. Something happened. Yeah. I think we got it. Definitely something happened here. Okay, we got the stud off. We need to get that screw out of there. That's odd. It's in there. Let's get this other one off. Of course, I got every one of these out. Here's the tops, and then here's the above and below. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'm missing. No, there's two of them here. So I need two. So I'm missing two screws. One of them is the top for that one, but these are all clear. The threads are all there except for one. That one right there. I don't know if this is going to go small enough. And back out that screw. Let me see if I can go get the one up from it. No. Oh my gosh, I think it did it. I can't even make this up. I think it knocked it out. Let's go look. And this side, this side looks just as good. It could not have went in straighter. I can't believe this, but I think I'm gonna have to grab. I think I'm gonna have to grab these by the threads. Get new screws and see if I can get a bite on these. They're bonded to the aluminum. Okay, it's coming. We're getting somewhere. It looks like it might work again. But I'm going to go down to the store and I'm going to get new brass hardware. I don't want any of that stress that I just put on them to break. This is not threaded. This was just actually to go through, and it just held that, you know, that tight. That's so weird. Okay. What'd you say? Are you
ready to go right now?
I can, yeah. We're gonna have popcorn contest here soon. Cleaned up pretty good. Still got some good porcelain on it. It's a little bowed. I don't want to bend it back. This cleaned up pretty good. Let's go over and let's clean up this tank. All right. Lube in there. Okay. I'm going to use a good one. I got new ones for the risers, and I'm just going to use the better of the ones I had for this bottom, because we're never going to see these bottom ones again. Okay, there's the burner. One down. The bottom of this cap says EJW3. It has a part number for that casting. EJW3. One more. There we go. And this needs it. Just like that. Okay. Now we're going to take our see, this is going to be going this way, and that's going to snug up there. Okay, and this one is going to snug here. Then I have to get the grill. Got starting to come together. That was tricky. And we're all pretty lined up now. But before I put these 4 holes in the corner, let's put these risers in. Okay. I got all but one that's giving me grief. There it is. Woo! There it is. They're in there. Now I just need to flip this around and tighten everything up, the fuel lines in the back. Oh no. One of the nuts just split. That's not good. That is not good. Look at that right there. See that? It is tight. I wonder if I could put a C-clamp on that. Well, it's a flare. That's loose right there. That little flare guy on there. I wonder if I can get that off. I doubt it. But look at there. Look at that split on that nut right there. Let's put some fuel in this baby. Pump it up. See if it leaks. If it doesn't burn right, I'll go to alcohol. Looks pretty good. My spirits burner is locked away in the van. It's leaking. Right there. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. Not good. This cool, and then I'll pour that out and I'll put alcohol in there. Wiped it down, got all the soot off of there, drained out all the white gas, put alcohol in here, and let's see what happens. There's probably still going to be some residual in the lines. Okay, see what happens. I'm getting a little leak here, which is new. Right, it's going. I had to open up this pump. There's a pip at the very tip that was jammed, and now I think what's going on is just pressure, and that yellow flame, I'm guessing, is the last of the white fuel that needs to burn out. So let's give this a minute, and this should burn beautifully. I'm getting nice pressure now. This one here looks like it's ready to burn blue. This one here is still yellow. don't know why this one's burning yellow over here. I just need to work with them, get them cleaned up. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. It was the balance of the two. All right, I figured it out. I had to pull this pump out. At the very tip, there's a pip. I was able to pull that pip out, flip it, sand the flared out area because over time it just kind of pancaked out. Sand around the perimeter, put it back in, and now I have zero leaking. I've got zero pushback on the pump. And I've got a nice flame. Still got a little yellow in that flame, but watch this. I think I'm going to turn this down, and I'm going to open this one up now. Turn it off. Get that one primed, and I'll be right back. Come on, baby, calm down. There we go. There we go. Both of them. Now let's give them some. We'll have coffee in the morning on it, but I really appreciate each and every one of you for hanging out with me and getting it done. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in the morning.